Hello, here I am catching you in my pajamas again. This is just like apparently what I do now. But I just wanted to get on while I was on my mind. I was thinking about some of the comments I've gotten recently about how pretty much I know people don't mean things in a bad way, so I don't want to like make it seem like that. But people will comment and say like, yeah, but it's healthier to be lighter and you feel better, and there's so much like negative impact when you have a higher weight or whatever. And I try when I hear things like that, I I'm open, like I'm not like closed off to new information or anything like that. So I like actually think about these things when you guys post comments like that. And it just made me think, okay, so like you're lighter, like the negative impact on your joints or different things. And like one of the main reasons I, you know, I don't know, I was trying to think. Sorry, I cannot formulate my thoughts, but I was trying to think of like times that I felt lighter and like how that changed my actions and how I felt. And really, it was like I was more like I would be more peppy, like in my step, and I would run, 20 steps across the playground to get my kid or whatever. And I started to realize as I was thinking that the reason that that changed when I was lighter was because of people's, like how I thought people are viewing me. And that could be totally accurate of how people are viewing me. But like the reason when I'm heavier, like that I wouldn't run across the playground is because I wouldn't want people to see me fat running across the playground. But like when I was lighter, I felt more societally acceptable running and not like shaking all over the place or something. Like it looked more in place for me to be active. Whereas when you're bigger and you're active, like this happens to me all the time because my new routine is that in the morning I get my kids dressed. We get out of the house because I go crazy if we stay in the house all the time, and we go to a park. And I put on my exercise clothes first thing in the morning because at least if I'm in my exercise clothes, I'll be able to be more active if I want. And so I just set myself up to be able to do that if I feel like it when we're at the park. And lately, that's what I've been doing. I've been setting a goal to do like 30 squats, 30 push ups, 50 jumping jacks, a plank. Like, I have this combination of things like go for a quick run, and usually that's a race with my son to a tree and back or something. Like, I do these little exercises as I'm at the park with my kids. And it's really easy to do them when it's just me and my kids. I like feel zero like nervousness about it or like not wanting to do it or anything. Like if it's just us at the park, then I'm like, whew, like awesome, let's do this. And I turn on the music and I do it with my kids because like naturally at that moment there's nobody watching obviously, and I'm like running around with my kids and it's fine. Today we went to a park and it was busy. like and I wanted to exercise, and I had a busy day planned, and I knew there was not going to be another time that I would be able to exercise. And so I was like, okay, what's stopping me from doing it right now? Just the fact that there are other people around. Like literally, I do this with my kids every single day. I work out while they're playing on the playground. I could do 10 squats here, help them with something, then do another 10 squats or whatever. Like I just break it up and do it throughout the whole time we're there. And because the park was busy, I was choosing not to, like just from like what somebody's perception of me would be, of like someone overweight trying to see. Here's in my head, I'm like, this person's gonna assume that I think I'm fat and that I need to lose weight. Like that's what they're gonna think. And so in my brain, I'm like, I don't want them to think that about me or whatever. But like, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm literally trying to just be active and like exercise in a way that I like and that feels good. And so today I was like, I'm just going to do it. There were 25 other people at the park, and there I was doing my squats or whatever. And guess what, you guys? Another mom was like, oh my gosh, like, I want to do that with you. And I was, like, instead of people being like, oh, what is she doing? Like, or whatever, like, it made me more approachable. Like, normally I'm not good at chatting with random people, like, or whatever. And today I talked to a random person that, like, started talking to me because I was exercising while my kids were playing, you know? And anyway, so that is just my thing that I've been thinking about recently is like being less weight. Yeah, I feel like the reason that when I was lighter, that I was more like peppy or whatever, like less reserved about doing those active things is simply because of how I felt that other people were perceiving me. And now, even though I can still have, I'm not blind to the fact that people are going to perceive me a certain way. I just have to know and decide, like, that crap doesn't matter to me in the long run of how I want to feel and to, like, experience my life and enjoy it with my kids. Because guess what? My kids 0% care what size I am or anyone else's at all. And just like people you love, you don't care. You know, it's not that, and well, it shouldn't be that you like care the most about this person. Um, and yet we like use other people's perceptions, strangers in the world, as being like so important to us, even though they shouldn't be. So, just want to say, I've been light in my step recently at the playgrounds, exercising and like not caring how I might look or seem or appear to other people. And I'm not exercising to burn calories or lose weight or whatever. And it is very liberating. So there's that. I don't know why I always do these late at night in my pajamas. It's because that's the time I have time to myself. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I will see you next time. See, here's what you get. 2 nights in a row, you get to hear from me, and then it'll be another 3 months or something. So I'll see you in 3 months.